Oh, let's go. Let's go. Wait, do I even have the right settings on? I should. I don't think I'd change that much stuff. Goodness. Can't go scaring me off like that. Here, let me put on captions. I'm sorry. Testing, testing. Okay, there we go. Let me adjust my stuff. Why is this the song playing? Oh, God. Oh, we are just... Okay. I don't know why this is the song that's next. I don't know why OBS exploded on me. I don't know a lot of things right now. Oh, goodness. Hopefully this will last more than 15 minutes. Bro, I was prepared for it to be some big issue. No. I just need to close and reopen Spotify 4 times, and now we're good. Hopefully we can make it more than 15 minutes in. Alright, so goal. Me make big rock. Put that over. Big rock. This big rock by tower by wall, that gets made. Yeah? Yeah. Using tough is like a starter block to use here, and then we're gonna figure it out from there. I was gonna say, if it'll let me. That's not what I want to do, but it's okay. No! I wanted to switch to blocks, please! Please! Okay. It kept going back and forth between the torch and the freaking stairs. I was about to lose my mind. Okay. I don't know how I'm placing some of the blocks I'm placing. I'm stressed. Do that. Beautiful. Perfection. There's gonna be some strangeness of just trying to carve out this rock a little bit. Go that way, you go kinda like that. Well, actually that does make a little bit of sense, maybe, kind of. To let space out over here. It would be bigger there. So I definitely feel like it's somewhat against the wall. Put torch. Nope, that's just not a torch. Okay, I'm gonna put torch there. I was like, I would have a thing that'll tell me what blocks are where, but the texture pack that does that doesn't want to work for me anymore. If it ever worked for me. Hard to say if it ever did. Ooh, actually? Let me get walls involved. Oh no, it felt... Seems correct enough to use here. Just to throw in some, like, confusion texture, being like, yep, those are shapes there. I like when they're, like, inwards, though, because then it's, like, it's just weirdly put in. And I feel like that works to me. I keep hearing like vague audio changes, and I'm so scared that my computer is like ready for the end. Something's happening. Maybe not, maybe not, maybe not, maybe we're chilling. Get rid of the red. We don't need it. Maybe, just maybe I should put some stuff up here so it doesn't look like that. Yeah, I could put that there. Yeah! That there? Maybe not. Maybe that one. Ooh, that could be very good. We'll see. Ah, it feels like a rock. Didn't make it really easy for myself to see what the rock's supposed to look like. Okay, we cannot do walls over there. Don't mind having a bit of walls inside this part though, because this doesn't touch it. It's a bit of that strange-ish shape. Actually, maybe a stair would be better. Maybe even that way direction, I think. Keep that one there. Take a look at that shape here. It just goes whoop over to the corner. And we're assuming that the corner goes in after this. So I'll let it just grow. Say, and then we don't care, because this area gets real big. That feels better. So where does the rock necessarily stop? I don't think it does. I think like the mountain comes up here a bit. And it kind of folds into it. I feel like that's safe to say. It's definitely going to be a bit bigger than it needs to. But we're going to have to then... Once again, this isn't all gonna stay tough, to goodness no. But... it's a good starting block. I like the way it looks. I feel like I want to build it in, because then that way it's a bit easier to take back apart when I want to. I gotta not be afraid to let some of these bits be longer. I just feel like if we make it a perfect little hill, it's just not gonna look the way it needs to. That's the issue, is that my buildings are sparked by fear. I hold back because I'm scared. Blocks are scary, scary things. Because nothing good comes from when you hear the word block and you're working on something of the art variety. writer's block, art block in general, various other things of that sort. It's not very good. Okay, so hopefully I can build this out of this block, and then we'll mess with the outside with others to make it better blend in. Yeah, because that feels good. Looks like that's doing its thing. And it goes up, so there's almost maybe like a secondary rock around. God, it's gonna suck really bad. It's okay, it's okay. Let's get some dirt. Looking at it, this goes down as well. Quartz classic. A lot of this is also rock. We're gonna have fun with it down here. I know that much to come. See, it's definitely not gonna stay that clean. But once again, it's giving us something to work with here. I see a lot of this is also me built up a bit, so I think I was pre-planning where a lot of this is going to end up. So I'll follow that line. Do I trust my past self? Absolutely not. But I'll see. Oh, goodness!
Brassfield 64645 is now a goblin.
Oh dear God, that scared the heck out of me. Thank you! Hello! Love to see another goblin. Please. Please do not put your Discord or stuff in the chat. Hid your chats for your own safety, if you're even a real person, because it did say likely Banavator, so. Fun, fun, fun. Please do not put your Discord in the chat. Don't ask me to chat with you somewhere. Don't ask for anyone to chat with you anywhere. Just don't, please. That's weird.
God_is_real888 is now a goblin.
Okay, well, hello. How are you doing? I am chilling. Starting to greatly regret my follow sound notification. Forget how violent it is, but you know it gets my attention. It's not getting past me. So we're currently building the, if you've ever seen the game Baldur's Gate, or seen someone play it, or played it yourself, there's a, what you call, like a temple of saloon, or a thing of sorts, and it's taken over by goblins, and long story short, I'm rebuilding it, because I think it's cool. I always suck at building castles, and I felt like this would be a fun way to kind of give myself practice of sorts, get my brain into the mindscape. As well as just, you know, I always wanted to build something big. And this feels like it's big, you know? Like, you look at myself, you look at these towers, that's big. The freaking staffs that you'd use, the sticks of stabbing, those are big. And speaking of big, I can make this rock bigger, actually. Because it's getting dwarfed out kind of by this over here. And it's not what I want it to do. Because when I look at this, the rock stands out to me. That's why I was focusing on it. Because it's like this bigger thing that's around. Covering out a cave in survival right now. Let's go. Yeah. I'm sorry, man. Forgive me for... I was very nearly hostile to the sudden existence. Because, like, 3 seconds before you, someone else followed, and then instantly was, come to my Discord and chat with me. And then it had the label above it saying, likely Banivator. And so I'm like, alright, that's a little suspicious. And then someone following right afterwards was giving me freaking PTSD. At least I'm on a single player world, goodness, or else I'd really be in and down about it. Used to be a big issue when I was on multiplayer servers. Because they'd be whitelisted, of course. But the amount of people trying to join at once when they'd be like, yep, time to crash people's servers for fun, it would, you know, it would crash the server. Luckily, I have a lot of European friends, so I'm just streaming at horrific hours and no one else but me is bothered by it. I'm willing to take that hit and that moment of great fear if it means that my friends can game on. 1, 2, 3. Also, I don't know why I'm doing this here. I just don't need to focus on this, and this is probably absolutely not going to be the shape of this. I don't know. And yes, I know this probably looks weird with all the tuft everywhere, but I'm using it as my starter block. Okay, let me take a gander back over up here. Look, I don't know, it's just a big rock. And this doesn't go as high as the rock. Well, like, it goes nearly as high as the rock, but the rock is still taller. So we need to get this working. To get this work. I don't know what I'm on about. We just need, yeah. We gotta play some blocks, bro. I don't know. I don't know about you, bro, but I think I'm gonna play some blocks. There we go. Because it definitely feels like this one area of the thing just comes out more. And I feel like that helps. And this will definitely look better when I put more blocks in it. Because then you can force shadows, you can make highlights and things. I want to say like around here is where I'm going to want this to come up to. How far over do you think? Because I definitely made this a bit longer than it needs to, but that's whatever. I guess the very top of this is going to start coming in as well with the things above. Oh, how this makes me wish I understood word edit. Just to make a big cube of this above, but I think I would actually lose my mind if I did it in the wrong spot. I would do it in the right spot and still lose my mind, probably. Kinda just a outcome, no matter what I do, really. Actually, even before that, earlier, my stream went on for like 15 minutes and then crashed because it decided that, hey, we don't know what Twitch is anymore, by the way. And then it just took it away from me. At least that's what I assume, because it got rid of my chat and it got rid of my ability to put in-stream info and stuff, and I don't know what happened. I don't know what all that was. I got all of this up here, which is perfect. I don't mind that being a mess, because that's just going to be like that. Oh, yes. Ooh, yes, 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 yes. Oh. So So around the area where that is, this does come up to the direct same spot. I'm about to say a bit higher would be a good bet. Uh-huh. Perfect. Okay, there we go. So we got the shapes of it down. We might even do a couple more of these. It's bound to change a bit more over time. I think the walls are very fun to throw in here. Because it gives other shapes that I don't think I normally think of putting in. Like, it's just... It adds interest, I think. Adds a bit of interest. See, look at me, pretending to know what I'm talking about. Let's go. Place that with that, put that up there. That goes there. Even put that here. See, it's shaping up. It's shaping up. I'll put you there. Yeah. Some parts are a bit too cubish. I mean, it's Minecraft. It's gonna get cubish, but yeah. Now, how does that come down? Kind of just curves down into everything else. Yeah. And I definitely see the moss there, which... Actually, let me look at the corner. Okay, yeah, that definitely gets taken up by the stuff going on here eventually. There, just ba-ba-ba-ba-ba-ba-ba. All the way out here. So I'll let this come down to this part now. So I find this easiest, once again, to just build it all down together, and then I can carve into it, build off of it, but I need something to start with first. Okay, and I'm gonna let this keep coming in, because I believe eventually, you know, it goes out, and then we curve in, and it's probably a lot more curved in here, because the waterfall and all that, but, you know, we'll deal with that as it comes. Because we can't necessarily make an infinite hole, and we don't actually know what resides back there, because that's not a place you can go in-game. I'm still waiting for that update. I want the camera update. Things are gonna get crazy if you give me the camera. I require it. I'd be oh so thrilled if I could acquire a camera. I'm actually, we might go in this. You can just ask if someone's in spectator. Understood. Yes, there's definitely... Yep. So I'm like, I can hear caves, and it makes me unhappy. Oh. I'm just not dealing with that. I'm like, oh, there's a cave down there. I'll just put some light. That's too much. Well, let's click survival. That's not gonna be good. So where does this line up with this part? This comes out further. So I definitely didn't do that the way I thought I needed to. I also made it all moss for some reason. We'll definitely need to bring that up. I guess it doesn't matter when you're all the way down here. Okay. No way I did that all out of slabs, but I guess I did, for some reason. Somewhere deep down inside, I really hated myself when I did that, I guess. I don't need to replace that, it's fine. The dirt I'll replace, because that stands out. That way I can be like, yes, I've been here. Just go like back down to here. I like the idea of just bringing all this down. Especially because, due to my atrocious setup, I'm doing this off of memory each time. I'm not actually able to look at the image I'm using for reference as I do it. So we're just kind of figuring it out. So definitely, like, it comes down a bit later. So this isn't like this forever. So maybe almost like that. And start coming out a bit. As we start traveling out this way. I don't let it hang out lower each time. Put a torch in there just in case. Perfect. Okay. So that's how that comes around. Carve the cave out, but I don't know what to build in it. Now that is indeed a pickle you've gotten yourself in there, friend. I would help, but I'm not one for good ideas. Which may sound a bit contrary when I'm doing this, but whoever thought this was a good idea? First of all. Second of all, I just don't know what I'm doing, honestly. A little bit. Should I continue this over here? Nah, because that's a whole other, like, rock mountain range situation there. Let me look at the above. Yeah, because that just, like, comes in from who even knows where. Almost start carving out the rock like that. Maybe that's too generous, I'm not so sure. I don't know what I'm doing up here at this rate. Yeah, this stuff is starting to feel like a I want to learn world edit thing. Because at least that way, that's something up there, and I don't have to deal with. But we'll ignore that for now, I guess. And we can work on mossing stuff up a bit. So I know there's trees that come out, but we can do that after. Okay, I might need to still curve this out. Oh! Oh, that'd be so smart if I make the waterfall actually go exactly where this area is over here. Yeah. It would definitely be much wider than this. I might need to make it go out on the edge itself. So I'm gonna build that up. Okay, okay. And just put that around. Yeah, if I do ever plan to do this in survival, maybe I won't. If I'm ever like, I want to do it again. Because I'm sure I'm going to get to a part where I'm like, oh, I'm having fun with this now. But I'm going to remember how this started in places like this and suddenly realize that maybe there is no such thing as fun. Put torches around. I may not be harmed by the mobs, but the mobs spawning everywhere is going to lag me to death a bit. Just a bit. I might be just a little weak. A little weak to the mobs. I should make this be even. I'm breaking all the wrong blocks. It doesn't really matter when we're at the bottom, but you know. My bad. I just fully locked in there for a little bit. Okay. Got all that. No, the water! Oh, it's fine. It's okay. It's so fine. But my god, I forgot for a second. Oh my goodness. Okay. Look back up there. It's definitely gonna be wider than this. 'Cause, yeah. I feel like I can curve more out than that. Like, it's still gonna end over where that one thing is, but... And of course, there's areas I forget it can go in and then come back out again. Yeah, that feels like a better idea. Think of basing it off of a mine shaft? That would make sense. Oh, am I the only one that... Okay, I'm gonna turn down the music a little bit. I want to yap, and my brain cannot pick it up over the music. Okay. Forgot, I turned the music back up earlier when the stream crashed, because I'm like, eh. Fine then, if I'm gonna fix stuff, I might as well be jamming out while I do so. But yeah. I love finding things like mine shafts in Minecraft. Like, of course everyone does. Like, oh yay, structure. But it's like, I like the idea of imagining lore in Minecraft. Imagining the concept of what does this even mean, though? What does this imply? Who were here before us? Simply Disc 13, Disc 11. What do you call the new one that came with the Deep Dark? I don't even know. I don't even know what the discs are. Disc 5? Is that... Wait a second. Okay, yeah, that'd be Disc 5. It's just... my goodness. It's just very exciting. Very exciting. I think a lot of things are overly exciting to me. Like, tomorrow... Not tomorrow. Friday is not tomorrow. I'm not streaming on Thursday. The new, like, Lady Gaga album's gonna come out. Mayhem. And I'm gonna be jamming out so hard. Which, actually, speaking of, stay tuned for Friday. Cause I would stream next on Friday, because it's Wednesday now. Yeah. Me and Kitty are gonna be continuing the We Were Here series. I will say I don't know which one's next. I think Kitty knows, and will tell me which one I need to install next. Yeah. There we go. See, the way this meets the ground doesn't matter, because it's all gonna be underwater. And I'll probably just make the blocks darker at the bottom, if I'm honest. So it seems like that'd be the easiest. So if that's built like that, makes sense, it would just continue all the way till it gets back to the bridge. I'm not doing that right now. I just wanted to get this part done. So this comes out, it gets like softer in a way, I guess you could say. Like it rounds off as it goes down. So we're gonna try and see if the curve this goes on. I'm trying to make it not even, because I don't like when it's all even stuff. Oh, slabs help. I'll do that way so that doesn't align perfectly. Some slabs there, slab. It's okay that reveals some random stuff I built there. I'll put that here. Just know we can put some wall action around as well. Actually, here, I'll make this tough as well. Doesn't really matter. I'm sure half of this will end up stone in the end anyways. But I don't know, it feels more organized this way. Kind of like sectioning off what I'm on. Okay, yeah. Yeah, this makes sense to me. Somehow, somewhere. So the unfortunate thing is that it definitely looks like this comes out a lot more in comparison to where the walls and stuff is, does it? Maybe, kind of? So maybe it doesn't matter. Maybe because we're here in the deep part. I'm assuming this is going to be the deep part of the water. Perfect. Let's get some moss, some mossy stone. Mossy stone bricks, maybe even? Problem's the amount of wood it's gonna take? Oh, are you in survival? That makes sense. I normally build in survival. I just did this in creative because I want to build a big thing and give myself fun to do so. I was actually gonna build random other things, but I got fully carried away by this idea. Sure, there's other... Where's my search? Okay. I was gonna say, there's certainly other tuff I can use, isn't there? Maybe even this? Like, it wouldn't make as much sense for bricks to be in there. Oh wait, I need stone and andesite as well. And just plain cobblestone. So we want this to change a bit around. I'm not sure if there's really specific spots I want to put moss. Definitely more inwards around here. There's going to be moss around. Okay, that's good. Go down there a bit. Okay, areas where there's moss and it goes down, I want to go down by 2. Because I have some plans for that. Let's do this like that. That. Yeah, we gotta change out a lot of this. I gotta not be scared. I gotta take big parts of this at a time. Just gotta accept it. Because it's gonna be a big thing, you know? So it makes sense to take big parts of it and change it. Things like stairs and slabs I'll deal with later on. Because those will be easier to point out when there's not other stuff built on it. Alright, that works out. Like that. More moss. More moss. More. Yeah, I'm not gonna really use bricks in this, I don't think. I will, though, get lichen. Also, I think I just actually moved some of those, but that's fine. Lichen is very good for bleeding the, like, texture between the moss and the cobblestone. I even put some random bits just around, so it's not just so aggressively just moss. Probably gonna look real strange at night, but that's okay. Another random spot here. Let the moss take over. Because it's also just an area we can't see real well. Just the new rule of, if I can't see it, it will be moss. Well, there goes some stairs, that's okay. Okay, I'll start putting stairs and stuff on these now. Because the parts I ignore start to ignore me a little bit. Okay, it seems like there's just not that many bits. Not too many bits, so bobs. It helps that lots of this is out of tough, and that itself already works well with the mossy colored stuff. This also adds bits of color. We'll do a bit more up here. It's also the fact that there's a big tree, so it's hard to tell what might even be like a mossy spot or if it's just leaves around. Da, 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 da. Here, we got this, we got that. Yeah, that makes sense to me. This here, that is a full block, so I can just make that moss as well. Those two stairs match. This one stair can match. So we've got a bit of a mess of things, in a good way, We got a mess. Because like, I feel like that helps. Like, it doesn't necessarily look like that in the thing, if I'm honest. But, you know, it, like, spreads stuff out a little bit. I say we get some andesite involved as well. So I think I'm going to go over to my rock and do that first. Put some andesite around. Oh, goodness me, that is a lot. So I want... It's more bright than I thought it was going to be. But we can find a block that goes in between this as well. Just want to highlight those bigger bits where you'd imagine the sun would be touching it a bit. Also don't want to do too much andesite though, because it might blend in. We don't really want that. We don't want it to blend in with like the statue I made. I'll pick a few spots here and there. But definitely more so spots of highlight than spots. Say, and you know what? If some of these things don't feel like they match up with the game, we're just not going to care too much. At some point in this series, I'm going to change it to saying inspired by Baldur's Gate instead of just being it. Because I'll say things like, I didn't make the saloon statues, I turned them into goblin statues. Because I couldn't make the women. And so I just made that. And went, yeah, that'll work. Okay, let me see. Because the simply like stone or cobblestone work is just an in-between for these, you think? Yeah, that works. And cobblestone, okay. So I'll just type stone and I can easy peasy get all those bits. Oh, there is not such thing as stone walls, okay. Noted, I guess. Not gonna let it be that heavily andesite then, if I can help it. Meant to do that, not that, but that's okay. That works out a little bit. Might get a little bit more tough to throw in there. Just to throw it off. Like in here, for instance, I would still fit tough into that little gap. Even let this stair be cobblestone instead of andesite. That mixes things up a bit more. Again, we'll just find a couple spots to make into that. Works better around the areas that already have cobblestone around. That makes me feel better, like it's being trapped in a little bit. Gotta make sure I don't accidentally build that infested stone, because that'll make stuff a bit messier. I feel like I'll do a bit more of this, like, here. Or I could just mess up, that's fine too. That, we'll put some stone involved as well. Just around. I don't like doing it as inwards like that usually. I can work with it. Okay, certainly add a stone slab somewhere. Yeah. Could look it up, but I wanted to just grab it instead. Yes, that breaks stuff up more. Whether I'd say it's easier in the eyes or just simply more interesting, I don't know. Here, I want to also make that just to make it, yeah. So that feels better to me. Ooh, we gotta think about down here. Is that mossy? I'd say it's probably usually a bit mossy about there. And we gotta remember that this is gonna be in water by the bottom. Oh, we're gonna have some fun here. Nope, not the stair. I just want the tuft. Because you will start getting into deep slate territory. And when we do that, I'm going to get bricks involved. Because you will not be able to see them, hopefully. But they will at least make things look darker at the bottom. So unlike usual in the way I would do this, I'm going to make just some spots mossy. Because it's not like an overly, like, properly, like, overgrown thing going on here. Make it where it's the bottom of each one that looks like that. Okay, I'm sorry, I'm lagging around a little bit. Okay, I'm gonna put mossy cobblestone around them. And then we'll do that. I have a couple loose spot or two that I can make this. Change some of this into cobblestone. And I'm gonna put stone between that so it's not just aggressive textures everywhere. At least it doesn't feel as much like it. Of course, the areas where there are stairs will be changed over time. Okay, and the tuft can stay where it is. Might put like a spot here too. Yeah, that works out. Okay, so I'm definitely gonna have to get slabs up here and whatever, because I don't want that to be just a flat line. That does not look good. Maybe I should just use mud. I'm not sure. Also, for the sake of making the floor the same, I'm gonna do it like up to here. I'm gonna hate myself for this later, but that's okay. That's alright. Because once again, it's gonna be hard to just separate it to pieces. I want to see the whole thing. Actually, I should have made a line. So that's the goal here. So I wonder, do you think I can go straight to that? Or do I need deep sleep breaks between it? Oh, actually... Wait, what am I thinking? What am I thinking? Gray. Maybe if I spelled the word gray right, that would help. Is this a good in-between? That might even work for before that, you know. Let's see, there's some sort of block that I feel like does boulder. Oh, we could also... Oh wait, basalt. I'm trying to go back and squint at it, if that feels correct. Or do you think basalt goes there? Nah, I think that this has more lightness than the basalt does. It's kind of like the palette we have going on here. So we have this area up here that we've chosen to flatten out. Actually, I may as well connect it to here. I would apologize for the block sounds, but I'm pretty sure I turned them down a bit. Unless you love the mud sounds. Maybe I should just never talk and be like, hey guys, welcome to Minecraft ASMR. Just listen to block noises all day, every day. That's all it'll be. I swear. When my stream crashed earlier, I was this close. I was so close to just being like, fine, I'm gonna make videos now. Me and the friendship with streaming ended. I'm doing videos now. I will say, I do keep wanting to do, like, proper videos at some point. Oh no, it just gets me now then, where I'm like, the want to make a video. I have ideas of how I would do it, and yada yada yada. It's just the fact that I know I would procrastinate. I'm just... Like, maybe it's one of those things that it'll come with time and get quicker with stuff. But I definitely would procrastinate it to begin with. Or just be like, sorry gang, no games today, I'm locking in. However long that would take, I don't know. Faceplants, hello Ham, welcome, welcome. How goes it, Ham? How goes it? We're doing a bit of... I guess I can call it terraforming, can I? Outside of the... entrance. Sick? Oh, I'm sorry to hear that. You've been sick for a little bit, isn't it? Or maybe a day, at least. I have not been... in bed with memory. A day. Alright. That still sucks, though. Any second sick is a second spent suffering. Okay, I'm not... Ooh, the inside, definitely. An area like that. I like the idea of the inner corners being darker. Oh! I should focus more so on the corner, shouldn't I? That would make sense. Of course, I'm gonna have a stray spot here and there. That might have been too much corner. That's too much corner going on there. I don't know what I thought I was doing. Like maybe a 1, but not like that. Corn? What is it about corn you speak of? Why am I going that? Okay, I don't need to go that far. I didn't need to go that far. I was only doing this part by the wall initially, and now I've just lost it. If I should focus. Nah, because it goes up to tough. It'll be fine. It only goes up one more from this. Those three. Quite a little bit. Maybe I should have put it up there. Been like, haha. You are the wall now, am I? What does that even mean? Sorry, occasionally my stuff lags, and I have absolutely no idea where I am. No, that needs to be this. Okay, there you go. So I'm messing this up a little bit. I don't feel like... Let's see, it's one of those weird things where, like, the basalt doesn't necessarily look right to me. Hmm. I feel like there's too many light bits in it, but still not necessarily where I want it to be. I might put blocks. Ooh. Or coal. Which again, I gotta remember, we're in... Well, it may not make sense here. I don't think that makes much sense. Why is it always so hard to find a block for there? I mean, I can use the bricks. I guess, I keep going back and forth on if it makes sense or not. But I think it's okay, because once again, it'll be drink water, it'll be down here, and you're not meant to really be going down here. You're just not going to know that it's made out of bricks. We don't care about the block. Gotta remember that. We don't care about the block. We care about the look. Will not allow logistics in this place. Okay. That there, we're definitely gonna have some go up here. And that makes sense to me. Okay, we're done with the light stuff. Some of that out because I think it makes stuff. Goodness. That's fine. That was that. Yeah, I think that was that. Well, it doesn't matter. I'm doing this for my sake. Break it up. Break it up. Break it up. Okay, and then this can be darker back here. Yeah, there's definitely going to be a block that goes between tough and deep slate, I feel like. I feel like that's too direct. Again, a lot of this might change because it's... I don't know. Stuff just ain't quite right. Maybe my issue was using mud as the bottom part, I think. Replacing all the mud would suck, but might be worth it yet. Oh, I'm so silly. I'm silly. We could have used... Could we have? Could we put this in between? It is darker. Would that be better than using polished tough is the question. Because that's not bricks. I don't think it works necessarily. I feel like the higher we get, I'm gonna switch it about. I don't think so. I think I'm not making sense anymore. I think the issue is that normally I would make an entire thing out of stone and then the top between. And I'm just making weird choices today. Remember, it might be okay that it just goes straight to dark, because once again, it'll be underwater. You're just not going to see it. You're not going to see it, and that's okay. That's fine. Okay, because I went off the deep end and started doing this over here anyways. Might as well continue it. Once again, I don't care that this looks much darker. It's going to be under the waterfall anyways once it's over here. Yeah, why not? Let's just continue this then. More mud. More mud. Goodness, it becomes dark down here. I like breaking this down to sections. Not big sections, but there's sections nonetheless to make life a little easier. It's like when you color in like a coloring book and something's like really big, I used to always draw shapes in it, and I would draw shapes in those shapes, and then I can color in the small bits to do it. Ooh. So I just realized, bro, I was shrimping. I made excellent was the form of a shrimp there, and it was starting to get to me. It's hurting a little in the neck. Posture check for everyone out there. I checked my posture, drank some water. We're doing good, we're feeling good. And Lady Gaga's, we're doing good. I say that like this isn't always just a playlist that I've made. What song? Well, I guess I won't know what song's next because it's on in repeat. It's just sitting here be like, oh boy, what plays next? I hope it's a good one. Like, I've always played playlists that I've put together. Like, I'm not gonna put something on there and be like, oh, I hate that. I'm saving that for later. I know exactly how I'm gonna torture myself later. That's not the goal. I don't think. That I know of. Maybe I missed. Let me purposely put together the worst day I could put. I feel like there could be songs I have that I just don't know necessarily. That's the weird thing, is that there's songs I listen to where I don't mind listening to the song. But it's like, it's not a song I purposely want to listen, like, I don't care about the lyrics of and stuff. Like, I'll be content letting it play in the background. but I'm not gonna, like, learn the song. I don't know the song. And then I just refuse to put it in my likes, because I'm like, it's not worthy yet, Ben. Maybe I should, maybe I could learn. Maybe I should make it its own, like, playlist. Because I think I was last night, I was going through some stuff, because I was listening to my musicals playlist, and I'm like, bro, I really badly want to listen to Rocky Horror soundtrack, because it's just jamming. And so I went, yeah, I'll do that. And it went, you know, while I'm at it, I've never put the Wicked soundtrack in here, so let me do that. It's been a few nights now. I'll putting on musicals and adding the songs to my playlist, because I've just not opened them at all. I didn't open them at all. Like, you know, like, I just forget to put songs in my playlist. Like, I don't look them up. Because how often... I use YouTube for music a lot more on the computer, usually. I switch between. And so, if I already have Chrome open, I'll use YouTube, at least. And then there's songs, new songs I find in there and stuff, and then I never have those songs on Spotify, so I have to, like, compare my lists and make sure they have the same songs on them. Not be like, oh, they need to have the same songs. But it's like, I want to hear this song more in other times. The build is tedious, but it's coming together. Let's go. Love to hear it. Okay, this is working. This is working out. I like this working. This. No! I broke the wrong block! Now! My rhythm! I had everything down to a T and then it just fell apart real quick. That's okay. It's gonna happen. Okay. Like, I feel like this is doing better. I'm not sure what I'm doing exactly, but I feel like I'm doing it, you know? There we go. Goodness, I'm forgetting how much of this is hollow. Because I had to, like, just bam, 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 build it up. And so I'm just breaking a lot of blocks that just lead to nothing. And start accidentally putting stuff in the floor. Oh, there was water there. That's okay. That's okay. Hopefully there's not more later on. I really don't want to deal with that. I might pay a visit. Oh, come on. Don't do that. I'm tempted to go to my other world, in which I did do the more light stone, like from moss down to stone gradient. Because I feel like I lost my vibe. I lost my, like, thought process of how that goes. I'm getting silly with it, and I don't know if it's for the good, for the better. Okay, yeah. I want to take a gander at that. Because that'll make me feel better. That'll be Tower Pillars Town Start. Hopefully I'm still by it. Sometimes I get on there and I'll just float around and go somewhere else. I don't even know what's happening. Okay, yeah. Ooh, it's trying to load it in. Okay, come on. Okay, so it is once again one of those things where like water took over, so you don't see it as much. Oh, I guess I stopped it just here, huh? I didn't make it go all the way, because I was lazy. But you don't know, because you can't really see. Actually, so I did go straight from there to there. I just used sideways deep slate. Help it a little bit. So I guess maybe I'll do that. I'll try to get some stuff involved. And I'll remember that the bottom just does not matter because the water's going to take it up. Might move it up further if I can agree where I'm going to put the water, though. Why am I looking at my andesite? I need deep slate. Bits, but that's okay. Not really, it's actually very annoying to me, but it's neither here or there. Yeah, I'm definitely... Any ideas I had every now and then where I'm like, what if I did this in survival? Is instantly gone the second I realized what a pain it would be to actually do these, the landscaping bit of it. Not sure if that's the right word to use there. It's absolutely not. I think terraforming is the word. It's the entirety of building this up, and then we're gonna have to figure out... We're gonna have to just make up the freaking mountain hill thing. Here, let me click on here. All of this, if you can see up in the top right corner, this big rock, and then all of this, whatever. Why did I close out of it? I don't mean to do that. I do that every time by accident. But we're working down here right now, which once again, we're not gonna see all that. Oh, and I'm gonna have to get the trees involved. I'm not even gonna, I don't want to even think about the trees. So once again, this obviously is not perfect to the shape that this needs to be. It needs to be much bigger and all that. It's just a beginning of being like, okay, that vague area is gonna be up there. Okay. Itself up a little bit because this one looks really. It was just looking a little too perfect there, and I don't like that. I don't know what was going on there. So that feels better. I feel like I did more. I feel like I'll fix up spots like this I don't want there to be next to that. Okay, now let's get some stairs and slabs around, maybe even some walls. It still will annoy me that they don't have walls for polished andesite or anything like that. Yeah, all these polished things, they don't get walls. Polished deep slate, you get a wall. Polished, what do you even call it? What is it? Tough. The word is there! Goodness me. Okay, I need to chill. Polished tough, you get stuff for. Friggin' polished blackstone, I didn't even know that was a thing. You get walls for. They're making up blocks now and giving them polished variants and things just to make me sad. It's definitely happening on purpose. I know it, because it happened. Like them. Ooh, what if it went wall to wall? Yeah. Yeah, that's good choices. Good choices being made here. Quite rare for that of my caliber. There you go. Just messing it up. We love a bit of mess in these strong drawings. Okay, or not. We'll put that there. Might mess with this bit because it's looking a little too perfect right there. It's gonna be a spot I'm gonna find later and be like, what was wrong with me? Why is that not a full block there? Actually, we'll put that one there just cause. Just cause I know that's 100% what will happen. And I'm not ready to fight myself yet. When I say that, it's probably gonna do the same with all the walls and stuff. It's whatever. Uh, okay, this feels much better. It feels so weird seeing just the seeing the bottle just blank. That's how it needed to be for now. Oh. And we're still not done, actually, now that I look at it more. It's never over. Because we're gonna want some moss carpet. We're gonna want some... that, and that, and that. And that one. And that one. Oh, unless I forget. That one. Just because I will not tolerate it being flat up here. Like, I'm not dramatically changing it that much, but just enough. No, my mouse. Okay. There we go. That's just a bit better. Okay, I still like it coming out that far. I want to put the moss carpet back there. And I want to remove the moss here. There we go. Making sure it's uneven and all that. This makes me feel good. I feel like I did good here. I'm very curious. It probably sucks because of the lichen I used for decoration. But I want to see what it looks like at night. Oh, it's not that bad, actually. Oh, it's not that bad. It just brings attention to the moss, and that's okay with me. Bring all the attention to the moss you want. Now, who's ready to do the same all the way on the other side? Yippee! Oh. Got my tuff gathered. Before I do that, let me at least get an idea of what it looks like over there. So once again, I look at this, and it's just not... I guess it's fine. I would definitely lower this. This would be here, like that. Maybe we could put, like, maybe a mossy stone there if we wanted to. But there wouldn't be a part up. It just, like, bends down, kind of. It smooths out. No, maybe I need to put more stuff around here. Because this as well is bothering me. It just should be. Okay, we're not done with this part yet. Apologize in advance if you can hear anything in my background. I can hear the television all the way from the other room. Through my headphones. Which might not seem like much, just be like a yeah, but I don't tend to hear stuff through my headphones very well. Okay, I like this. This helped. This helped a little bit. I'll put a mossy stone right there. Yeah, that helped out. Yeah. Okay. We got the bend, we got the smoothness, all going on there. Love it, love to see it. So let's take a gander at the other side. Assuming I have a good image for that, I'm gonna go above because I feel like... Okay, never mind. Yeah, no, I thought... Let's see. Not there, no, that's the side of this. And you just can't see it. So I think I might be good off just doing the same thing. Because there's a lot of leaves and trees and stuff in the way, obscuring it a bit. We have a much further away view, which there is stuff that goes down there. I forget there's steps and things. But we can do that separately. So we're going to make it go much more, like, just straight down over here. So we're going to begin it from here. Oh, it goes off so far. So yeah, I'll let it continue off this way, this far, because why not? Ooh, why not? Ooh, I should make sure I have torches while I'm at it. Not grass, come on. Any less mobs and entities I can stop from spawning around, the better. So I'm getting closer and closer to actually making it peaceful mode. Because I originally said as this, because I'm like, then I can have ideas of stuff, and I'll know how mob spawning would happen in it, but it just might suck. I'm gonna keep it flatter like that. We might keep it flatter like that. Which is that near the bottom I might curve it up just to make me feel better. Because that's the issue, that this was meant to come out. This was meant to stick out in comparison to everything else, but it's just not. I can always just bring it out more though, because yeah, I just didn't do it mercy or with where I put it. I can do that though. Oh wait, I wanted to remove all this first. That makes sense. That makes sense. Oh, I guess that's another good reason I'm not using tough bricks in order to build with, because then I don't want it to actually blend in with the bridge support. I think I definitely wasn't done with it either, because I made this purely just mossy thing or whatever like that. And I only did it on one side. Oh, this isn't even the full bridge either, is it? I didn't want to do the full bridge, I don't think. Wait, or is it? Because the bridge definitely needs to be longer. I'm going to ignore this side of things, like the stuff I did over here. Kind of useless. This needs to be wider if we're going to put the waterfall there, because this is not how big that bridge is, I don't think. Let's see, is it in the image? No, it's not, absolutely. But simply that's not what that bridge is going to be. It's fine. Those done, I just have to figure out what goes where. Ooh, nice, nice. Love the heat. I long for the day that I could ever say I finished a build. Okay, that got valid. We're just gonna pretend that that's not what was happening there. I don't know the last time I finished a build, if I'm quite honest. Like, I'll build out stuff for ideas, and even when I'm in a world where I can build stuff, it's never finished. I just start projects, and then I keep going, and then I'm like, ooh, I have another fun idea, and then I do that. To a point, maybe I'll say in the hardcore world the cheese house was finished. Yeah, because one of the rules was finish a house. Well, not the rules, that was the challenge. And that would have counted as finished if I didn't die the day I finished it. Would have been lovely. I had so much fun on the hardcore server. I'm gonna miss it. I'm gonna miss it. There's people making angsty edits of it. There's already fan fiction of it, believe it or not, or at least someone working on fan fiction who sent us a little tidbits of it, because it's something. And so once again, maybe it's the ego talking, you know. That's why I'm called that. I love being included in things. Yes, make content of me. Yes. I thrive for the fan content. I thrive. I'm so normal about it. I promise. Okay, I'm gonna start making this flip. Just go across. Boop. That part doesn't need to be filled in. I'm just doing it because, okay. There's one of the things where, like, you get a certain amount of materials, because you don't want to get, at least me, I'm always like, what if I get too much of it? Which is, like, the last problem I think I would ever have with materials, but here we are. Well, not now, obviously. I've been created this kind of infinite of everything. There's not really collecting it. But when I'm in survival, I'm always like, oh, I don't want to get that much spruce. I'll get a stack. That should be good. And then obviously it's nowhere close to what I could have guessed the amount of block I needed to be was. Realizing I should start with the top that's blocks. That should be okay when I'm making higher. Back on the creative and finishing it like that? It's all up to you. No one can judge you for nothing. Use your mind, your powers, and your right and left click mouse buttons to the utmost of your ability. Or your joysticks, A, Bs, X, Ys, whatever freaking controller console situation you're doing your Minecraft on. Okay, so the way I did this over here, is how I planned to do this, and then I just didn't. So that's okay. I might have some bits that go a bit out, just to make me happy. No, I shouldn't, because there's a lot I need to do out here. Before I do that, then, let's get our mud. Let's get our mud. Okay, fine, it wants to be a hater. Mud. Get that. Get that. Get that. Okay, I'm gonna do it by threes. 3 at a time, 3 at a time. Now. God. Right click button. To the beyond. Oh. Actually, it is okay that I hit a bottom block there. Just means that that's gonna have to be that block now. I don't make the rules, except I do, because I made the rules right now. Those are the rules now. Those are the rules now. Absolutely riveting. Riveting content. Okay, I need to move more leftwards into my stuff. I'm always like... Not the left, actually. I need to move further to the right so my arm is on the desk. That might help me a little bit. Or at least with the fact that I was hurting a bit, because my everything was in the wrong spots. God, the way time works, huh? When I think of 3 hours, for instance, because I always try to get my streams to be about 3 hours, just because, you know, it feels like a good number, where it's like, I've not streamed for, like, endless amount of time. Like, I'll always, if I want to go over, I'll go over if I'm still having fun and doing stuff, and I don't care about if it keeps going or not. But also, because I don't know, I feel like it's definitely too short, where it's like, why would you have made that a stream at that rate? Why would I? It's fine. I don't know why I got so angry at myself. I'm like, why? What's wrong with me? Why would I put a mud block there? No, 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 no. 3? Now I'll do 4 at a time. If I had a pickaxe, I'd do 3 at a time. Because, I don't know, I find that to be an easier spot. I think it's because I tend to mine one block, and then I can mostly just stay in one spot. Well, I can hypothetically stay in one spot, but I'm absolutely never staying in one spot. Because, like, technically, I can do this. Like, I can go 1, 2, 3, and then walk forwards as I do it. But I can't do that. I'm constantly drifting and swifting and, like, moving back and forth with the blocks as I mine them for some reason. So I just need a second. Actually, I might take another drink of water while I'm at it. Okay. I will say, I feel like... Oh no. I like streaming. I feel like it keeps me on my toes in a little bit. It makes me feel like I'm not entirely rotting away. It's one of the things where, like, it doesn't exactly feel like a chore, but it's like I have to put an effort to a certain degree. Like, I can't just do what I normally do where I'm quiet and then I play games for, like, hours on end and just do whatever. No, I gotta engage. I gotta get my mind to the process. And once again, saying I put an effort does not mean I don't get enjoyment from it. I love yapping. Especially like this, because then there's no accidentally interrupting anyone. Like, people can still interact, of course. It's not like I've fully gone insane of talking to myself. Well, at least. Well, I don't see my viewer count. I won't know the difference. I'm going to at least pretend I'm always talking to someone at the very least. And I very well could be at every time. But, oh great, I threw myself off track. Oh yeah, is that I can talk and people can respond via typing, and it's not anyone's choosing over anyone else, no one's interrupting, everyone's getting their time to speak. Especially me, I am always given my time to speak. Every time's my time to speak. And I can get to each topic as we go. We can have an entire conversation per person's Goblin if we really wanted to. At least, currently we can, because, you know, there's not too much happening at once. I'm never in a struggle to figure out where chat is. I just say, speaking of chat, I don't know, I keep thinking about it, and I don't know how you do it. But I wonder if I could dual stream someday on YouTube and Twitch. Because I believe I've heard people say that there's benefits to both, of course. Like, Twitch is better for communities and having, you know, the emojis and the chats and all that. You might have emojis on YouTube. I think YouTube has their own, like, funky emojis or something. But at the same time, I think YouTube, isn't it like it's better, or it makes it easier for, maybe not easier, maybe not better, but it doesn't have a thing where people with more views are pushed up in a way. I don't know. I've heard it explained before and I just don't remember. It's like, it's not a, if you look up Minecraft. I don't know how you look up streams, actually. Maybe I should not talk about this topic when I know nothing about it. There's something where, like, on Twitch, when you look up Minecraft, you're gonna find all the highest viewed streams first, and you have to physically search for the smaller ones. I think on YouTube it's not necessarily the same. It might just be based off what's the closest to what you might be looking for, kind of. And of course, if you follow someone, or I guess you subscribe to someone, then it'll come up just naturally anyways. Oh. But I know I've seen people who stream on both, that, like, at least when it comes to bigger streamers who I've heard talk about it, because, like, they go back and forth, because then YouTube and Twitch are battling over, and they're just like, well, I stopped streaming on Twitch, because YouTube paid me to just stream on their platform for 3 months, or... Obviously, it's more than that, usually. But, like, people have, like, contracts, and they stream on specific platforms. And then they're like, well, this is done, I'm gonna go back to this one now. Or, oh, I'm gonna go do both of them now. And so on stuff. I'm not really sure what I'm on about. I'm just saying, I find it interesting. And I might someday see if I can hook it up to stream on both. I just hope that the way VODs work and stuff doesn't break something over on YouTube. This last thing I need is to be like, yeah, everything's fine, because on my Twitch VOD you don't hear the music, and then I go over to YouTube and I'm copyrighted for something. I think it would just... very not swag money for that to be the situation. Also, I'm very sorry for everyone who just heard me use that phrasing. I don't know what's wrong with me right now. Put one here. Boop. Nope. Boop. There we go. Alright, so we're gonna need to put the cracked deep slate above that. Because I let this be more flat, I might let it overlap itself a little bit. I might let it... Yeah, I'm gonna let the corners not be as sharp on this one, so it feels a bit more like there's something. At least for this layer. I'm not going to for the deep slate, because the deep slate is below deep slate. Which, speaking of, I forgot to grab. There we go. Yeah, this is fine. Why do I keep breaking blocks? I don't need to. Might let that even out. I don't like it. We'll keep the gap there. We'll see what happens there. I like when it's two different patterns. Where, like, it's one thing if it sticks with this exact shape, but when I start from, like, the dark to lighter from the bottom, and then I start from moss to the thing from below. I'm sorry if I'm not wording this right. But I like when it's not perfect. I like when it's not like a perfect, like, let's say triangle. Let's say the middle was higher up. Like, this spot's higher up, this goes down, this is a bit down. it doesn't stay like that all the way to the top where there's just a bit moss there and it's stone on both. No, the moss can go down here, maybe even like there, maybe like a little bit down there or something, whatever. Like, I like when it mix matches when it does that. As well as the shape of the mountain, the blocks where it goes from light to dark from the bottom, and where it goes from dark to light. Whatever direction stuff is going, in whatever places, it's all matched, but still has patterns. It's just wah wah wah. Edible food. Edible build. Yeah, these higher bits, I'll not do that. So now I need to do it for every single layer. Is that near the same level? I hope that's around the same. I might actually let it be sharper at the corners. Because I don't want it to be the same. I want it to be the same. I don't want it to be too high up. Comparison to where it could be. Kill those. I'm gonna moss it up a little bit. Get that. Get my lichen. Cobble that. Cobble that. I just didn't get some there in the middle. No, I want a slab. Okay, there we go. So, of course, not everything's gonna be green on top. Luckily, I did have this go into here for some reason. This is absolutely not staying there. Actually, some of it might stay, some of it might change. More of it's gonna change than any of it's gonna stay, but you know. Also, I did not need to fly all the way over here to do this. Could have just done that from the other end. There. That edge, these edges. Let me fill those in those spots with mossy cobblestone. As I did before, try and not be scared of it, but just let it spread out. We don't want to get, we want to make sure tough is the highest amount, the thing we have the most of. Okay. Just put that there. There. Okay, there you go. Sounds good to me. We got a few spots. I might do it here too, because it just bothers me, that little spot. Oop. Do something stupid like that. Okay, lovely, like little fake stairs. Yeah, we're gonna start messing with the tops of this so it's not just, you know, just obvious squares all over. Start off with the higher bits. Is it gonna remove some of the things I did? Yep. Do I care? Maybe a little bit. Nah, I don't care. Oh, I never put cobblestone and stone around. I was gonna say, why do I have this? I feel like maybe just cobble and tough already go so nice into each other. So I guess forget what I was saying about making sure tough is the most. As long as tough still has an in-between of this and that. We can't let the stone touch the deeps. Okay, that helps a bit. Bit messier, but alright. Just gonna like throw stuff like that occasionally. Maybe like down there. How do we do that? Moss up some random bits. Oh, that scared me. What is wrong with What is wrong with you, sir? Why would you exist? How does this turn out? I feel like that works better. Sir, what do you even have? Yeah, have you considered not doing that? Is it just for fun? You just love a bit of cruelty? Because I know realistically, I'll never have a base in actual Minecraft. Mostly because I always... Well, first of all, I'm always in freaking modded worlds. And if the world I'm... And, well, I was gonna say modded worlds, so they're... And they're normally not just a few mods, it's normally a lot. So it's never quite up to date. So, like, things like that are just not current enough for it a lot of the time. I'm just trying to spread this out. Don't matter once again, once it's not gonna ever be seen. Because the big rock's gonna take over. But I like having this stuff just to make it weird. Oh wait, or was it like the thing? I don't even remember. I'll just drop it off. I forgot, it might have been a thing where it just cuts off. Oh, sorry, it might have been. I could look at it. Okay, yeah, it slants off and it's like done. Well, why don't I just do that then? What's wrong with me? I guess it's not like that. Did I never give it... Unless it just doesn't have them because it's meant... Just you don't see that wall. No, I guess not. It just breaks off much shorter so you never see it. I guess I'll move it back to here then, actually. That'd make more sense to me. Yeah, I definitely have some proportions off, because this is what's meant to be longer than that one. And you're able to see the... whatever these are, but you cannot on that side. Might put them anyways. Once again, we take a few creative liberties around here. Unless we assume that they fully fell off. That just might not even be on the layer it's supposed to be. I have no idea. Is it on layer with the stair there? Well, there isn't a stair there. Okay, it would be under these then. Yeah, okay. Get in there. Why did I even do this on this side, though? Because I don't feel like... I guess maybe the stones were uneven or something. So did I do the same here? I did kind of do the same here. So I guess it was something of that sort. Like, I'll carry it on. Just because it feels weird to have done so on one end and then absolutely abandoning it later on. There we go. Little bit less mess. Once again, it looks strange because now the water's there. There's a lot more that needs to be added on this side and stuff, but this feels like progress. It looks like progress. I must say it's progress. So we could be... Oh, it's such a big rock up there, though. Because that takes up... It goes all the way down to the back, actually, even. Whoops, like, as far as, like, even back here would have. Okay, if I can get to the smallest part that this is supposed to be, and I can work off of something like that to make the biggest part as big as it needs to be. Which then feels like it goes in just a little bit here. And then it does for sure like build up. I know the inside of this is a mess, but I don't know. So it's like, it just kind of goes soup. It bites it a little bit. Like it's hungry. Maybe it's like just a little fist of sorts. Maybe a stranger way to describe a rock formation, but I don't know. Lucky I can even think of a descriptor at all. Okay, there we go. It's getting more circular. Did I give it like that much at the top? It feels like it's more aggressively diagonal on this. It's more diagonal, and it kind of comes up until we're like at that point where it's like forming the waterfall thingy. Which, how tall would... Oh, that's much taller than that. So the top is about where you would assume that to be. So I might get more direct with it. Whoops. Actually, no, it made sense to do it by twos. I was just... 1, 2, 1, 2. Oops. 1, 2, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2. Okay, and it's very open. So of course I'm going to remove this inner parts of here. Okay, I might get up in a second to let my cat out because she is not happy right now. She does not want to be by her own. And now just keep going out till we reach wherever the other end of the bridge will be. So now I'm just fully like spamming blocks at this point. But, like, what do you do when it's a big mountain range? Like, waterfall situation. I'm gonna lose my mind. So I'm just predicting before, I'm like, yeah, I'm not gonna... This is gonna take a mental toll on me. Well, I'm gonna sit right here for a second. And go let out my cat. Do I want to get a cookie or something while I'm at it? We'll see, we'll see. I might get me a snack as well. I'm gonna mute myself. I was gonna put out the be right back, and I forgot it's scuffed. Why is it that big? What happened? Come on. Come on. Gods, get that man. Get that guy out of the chat. I'm trying to actually, but it keeps making something else pop up. There we go. There we go. We get rid of him. There we go. I don't think I'll be gone for that long. I'm just gonna get rid of the cat and get a snack. But maybe I want to give myself a little pause. I've returned. Boop. There we go. Okay. Just in time as that song ended. That you love beautiful timing. You love good timing. Or at least I do. I love good timing. Okay, I'm destroying more blocks than I mean to. It's my thought process that we're just gonna do this. Well, I guess we're doing this. Slowly at a time, making it bigger. There we go. We're gonna just further add on to this. Say this probably reaches a point where it starts to look a little ridiculous. I think it's fine. Let's just carve it out. Yeah, because it's just a big rock. But I don't feel like it gets as insane in this middle bit. Because it needs to stop eventually, because, you know, water's coming out of it. Just gonna let this go. This way. Start to let it go down, and then I'll connect here. Seems about right to me. I'll let that be like a break-in, so why not? Oh, gonna get off. I'm tired. I've been playing Minecraft all day. Alright. Hope you have a good day. I probably saw that message like an hour late, but I still wish you a good day. Wish everyone a good day, a good night, a good evening. I don't know why I always cut myself off. I'm like, I can't say the whole thing. It's obvious, because I do it at the end of every stream. If I said the whole thing, the stream would just magically end. I can't let that be. That's obviously the logic that works. Okay, never mind, that was a little stupid. I'll put that there. Oh, this will be so much fun to start putting like the stuff in here. Like, it's very flat right now. We can put this in a little bit. I wonder if I would do it even by more, and then it would start going. Of course, there's a lot that's not just gonna be the same down here because we have to make the big rock. But I'm having fun doing the actual, like, arched part because I feared that was gonna be difficult, but I don't think so. I feel like the big rocks are the hardest. Not because they're actually difficult, but just because they're annoying. It's a little better. Of course, up here, there's a big area. Like, where would we... If we assume I went halfway through the thing, I would make this. That part in the center that kind of sticks up where the water parts itself. Of sorts, at least, just like a bit. Seems about right. Do all this just so in my brain later on I can be like, ah yes, water. Goes from there. Down from here. And of course from over here it would blend in as well. I like that as an idea of putting where the stuff's going. So we have that where it's kind of big, and I feel like it keeps extending out a bit. Check and tell me for the second time today. First I see you having a crisis about OBS. Yeah. This stream just stopped itself earlier after like 15 minutes. And like, I'm like, okay, that's weird. Maybe some weird internet issue or something, I don't know. So I then closed OBS, opened OBS, my chat option, like my ability to see chat, my ability to, you know, put the category of what game or just chatting, art, whatever, you know, the category they can put your streams under. That, the ability to change the title, like, the entire, like, tab, I guess I'll call it, that gives me all those options was gone. Chat was gone. And any attempt to click stream just gave me an error or it ignored it. And I closed and opened OBS a few other times and it didn't do anything. I got angry. I went on Tumblr. I went, guys, I am sad because stream no work. I chilled for a little bit, opened OBS again, and suddenly I was just doing fine, and now everything's alright. So, I don't know what happened. Based off of the error, I think it straight up just didn't remember what Twitch was anymore or something. Like, it was being strange. It was being. Well, actually, it wasn't being. That was my problem. The lack thereof. It's gonna drive me insane. How very rude of it. Indeed. The rudest. Clearly. Okay, then. Got that. Look up again. It comes out. It's technically a whole bit of rock. That is out here on its own. Of course, makes sense. You wouldn't have all this flat. Extend this out. Think I did it. Well, I'd be out a bit more. Start making all this come out. I'm gonna stretch this further to even here, kind of. Because when it's very small, it starts to look real strange when it's like a thing like this, I think. I think that does it a bit better. So we gotta remember, it's built to just mostly be seen from like here. And I think that does the shape mercy, kind of, maybe. Once again, it'll be better when we have more, like, look how this goes. Gotta remember, we needed to just slide on into it. It's perfect because it gets right to where the thing is. I don't know what I'm gonna do. We'll just make this extend out a bit. But that definitely feels more like it's going whoop, like it's slanting in. Yeah, because it just slants in, it goes. Maybe like barely comes in a little bit, but I think that's literally what this spot here can become. Yeah, it'll work out. So we have that, so this is gonna come out where this is. Ooh, I'm gonna hate this. Okay. Turns already 95 degrees to the left. Why would you do that? Why would you rotate me? No. I don't know why I made it sound so offended. Why would you do that, huh? Who made you think I could be rotated? Become slanted. No! My axis! Actually, I did this not on the... I guess it doesn't matter. It's gonna be totaled anyways, but whatever. Become Joe Hills. No! Wait, I realized I could slant. Where even is my... Where's my character? I don't know how much is 95 degrees. I think I'm a little stupid. Just did a whole circle. Huzzah. Huzzah. A flip. You've never seen a flip like this. Wait, can I do the one thing? Where it's like, yeah guys, watch this. Uh-oh. Oh, that was incorrect. Okay. Well, you know, I'm gonna stand here now. Oh no. Goodbye. Inversed. Should inverse it back. I'll slant myself though. I can do that. Why am I so small? Upside down. Just peeking. Peeking. I feel like a missile. I'm gonna stop. I'm gonna put it down. I'm gonna put it down. I should have never made it an entire body. It just is horrible. Rockets. There, I'm there now. I love it. Good. Good. Where am I? How did I end up down here? Okay, guys, let's get some torches! Because I want to light it up a little. It's becoming dangerous down here. Evil, evil things can spawn if we're not careful. Even if we are careful, things will spawn, actually. Because I think I tried to be careful. Maybe. Put some on these too. In that case, I might start putting some torches down here. Say, I won't need it in the long run when there's water. And I guess in the end, I don't need to care. Because once again, when there's water, the torches will be gone. But you know how it is. Oh. Oh yeah, my process, my thought process. Acting as if there is one. So here's how I'm going about this. I I'm gonna make a square. And then I'm gonna carve out the shape of the boulder from that square. And I will thicken it from the side from then. Make sense? No? Perfect. Okay. This is... If I have to make rocks from thin air because I'm too scared to learn how freaking world edit works or anything like that, because I tried it before, messed it up, I'm never doing it again. At least it wasn't in this world I tried it, but still. We're just gonna sculpt it. When I say sculpt it, this actually is diagonal. So it's not gonna work like that, actually. But it's fine. It's fine, actually. We can keep it diagonal. We can keep it diagonal, actually. Because there's the part that kind of comes up there, and then it instantly goes up from there. Oh yeah, I'm so smart. We're gonna carve it out diagonally. I will say, I am mentally tempted to take tips from this. To be like, the next time I'm on the server, I'm just gonna spawn a mountain range. And they ain't gonna stop me. And by that, I mean I'm gonna just get on at my usual, like, horrifically late hours. And just make stuff appear. Because I feel like that's how it tends to work. Everyone's like, yep, time to get off and go to sleep. And then that's when I get on. That's when I lurk. I've once seen someone else on, I remember, in one of the later hours I've been on. Not counting the times that Kitty was, like, up extra late and had, like, some silly admin stuff going on. On the Casabia, at least. Because I remember the one other time that I remember someone else being on as late as I was when Frog would get on. Because I was working on the hotel by the spawn area. When I say this, the hotel, the inn, it was just like a thing there for people to have their spawn while they work at spawn. Because that's where we had like a shopping center of sorts. I'm so used to hearing Joe say his thing about tips money on his streams that I was like, wait, what do you mean you'll take tips for this mountain? Yeah, that's right. You pay for this mountain. Okay. So, diagonal has been made as a square. Now we just need to carve it out. It's gonna go... How's it gonna go? I feel like I want this to come out more first. Because when we look up here, if you can kind of see it, the top of the waterfall, this topest rock does stop, and then it goes straight out a little bit. I want this to extend. So that way we can do that. And I feel like to here is about the right spot. Okay, that feels about right. I don't like this top part, so this top part's gonna go. Okay, that works. I just need to check every now and then. Okay. That does kind of slant out a bit, so we'll make this part go like here. I'm gonna have this area that's back here start to come out. Once again, from the angle this is originally built to be seen by, you're maybe not gonna see it. But at least I can say it. Separate from this. So I may have made it a little bit too bare. I'm not sure. Okay, good. So then we got that. We have the separate part there that absolutely does not look like this. Whatever, that feels closer. So I kind of... See, it does eventually get lower by the time it's here. Oh, please don't make me fall, please. Uh-uh. So I feel like this works. Okay, I'm gonna carve that out a bit more. Yeah, that works. Now we need to build that out to be a big rock. Which isn't going to be real easy to do because it's, you know, slanted. Ooh, but actually it makes sense to kind of do it something like this. I'll have to begin at the top each time because I'm not going to remember where the edge was. This one. This goes here. It does just connect, so that's fine. Keep it going here, this way. Guess this isn't going to be hollow at all, just because, at least to me, I'll find this easier to slowly build up. I know some of these parts are gonna just disappear. The corners are gonna start leaving as we go on. That's okay. Like there. Being a bit erratic, I think next one I will make it actually by 2 each thing. Which doesn't work for that. 1, 2. 1, 2's gonna be bam. 2. 2. Oops, and this one's gonna be 2. Those 2 all the way down. So hopefully if I do it consistent enough, you can kind of find where the rock is. 1, 2. In for it, just hope like that's where like that bottom bit is. I'm sorry, I don't know the last time I spoke. I just locked in for a second. Because I have no idea how I'm going to do the center bit. I'm just hoping. Here, we're going to make it all the same size. whatever here. Okay, and I'm gonna shrink it again. Start making it smaller. Did I do it? You know what? Kinda. Just a lot of this needs to be lowered down a bit. Then that part brings out, and then I do. Maybe if I didn't last. Think I did it. Okay, great. And the mountain just kind of extends back this way, which there's stuff we're gonna have to put over here. So I did all this, and I went, oh my goodness, I did such a good job rounding out that mountain. And then I went on out here, and there's just kind of nothing there. I mean, it's definitely, like, much thicker where I did it. Like, this is, I don't even know how many blocks in, but... extend this out just a little bit. Just a little bit. Here, I'll get this spot too. Just a thing or so. Just like sometimes a nice little block in a place or so helps. It'll probably be better whenever there is the thing that goes this way, because I'm gonna have to kind of continue the mountain around. I'm gonna ignore it for now, actually. Now, here's one of the things, is where I'm very tempted to take a creative, excuse me, liberty or two. Like, I could put a little bit of moss, just a little bit. Not a lot, but I think a little bit of moss goes a long way. Like, you can't see it too much moss here. It's hard to say as well, because there's water here. It makes sense that there would be moss, and the trees are growing out. Trees also are coming out from here. Not sure how. But I feel like if we did a little bit of moss, like this, like just, it would be even less than we did here, of course. I just feel like it would make me feel better. Not sure about what, but I'll feel better. Just because as well as it also helps to lighten up a few areas. Oh, my phone's going off. What the? Oh, because it's 10. Okay. In case you ever wonder, because I notice all the time, I'm like, oh, why is my phone going off? It's because it's 10. Anyways, it's just because I have a thing for, like, Duolingo or whatever. Because I forget to sometimes. Yeah. I like it. I can look up and I can be like, yo, mountain. Because I hope when a lot more of this is done, we're not going to see all that sky. We're just going to see more towers and more of the thing going in. Because let's not forget how far this is going to go. And this isn't going to be sky here anymore. It's going to be darkness behind the big waterfall and stuff. And as well as like around the areas. It's going to be so cool when I can fully make it just drown you out. Get snatched. I might put moss more so near the areas where a tree might grow. I definitely might put some on the inner parts, like here. Man, like, I just did that much. That's all I'm doing. And I might higher up, put a touch or two. Over my insides, I'll be just fine on my own. Let's sing at work. But I should have sensed it. So like I just can't help it. Oh, but look up there! That's grass! Or better yet, moss. We haven't extended that far yet. But that does tell me that I do have hope of putting some moss up here and not feeling like I did a crime. Singing bops, singing stop, singing bops, I want to scream out. I love looking at stuff like this and being like, I wonder what future me will do with this. I have no idea now. I don't want to think about what I can do with it. The future me will have to deal with that situation when it happens. Good luck. Kind of buried the moss in there at that rate, but that's okay. Ooh, now this will either make or break this corner. I don't think the lichen always ruins it, though. Because I keep thinking like, oh man, it's supposed to be dark over here. But I think we'll do other stuff with this eventually. And once again, let's remove it. See, I only put a few small spots. A few small spots. This spot can be a little bigger. I'm like, I didn't do much, I didn't do much. Actually, I could do more. It's not a lot, but it's just a few bits. It breaks things up a bit. Put some over here as well, almost forgot. I can't wait to call this it, and then get on here next time and have absolutely no memory of how I did this. I'm not gonna remember how I built this and just be like, yep, well, I guess I did it. Yes, that got done. Maybe if I spelled cobble right, that would help me. Just an itsy bitsy bit. Oh, I still forgot. I might want to put some stairs around. We'll see, we'll see. Did any of this feel like it could benefit? Maybe a little. Which also means it's gonna get rid of some spots where I put like it. That's okay. Happens. Oh, and I like the little things. They're like little pebbles. I don't like it there because I don't want that to be right next to where the stone is. So my next thought is to put some cobble and stone in areas we feel like would be lighter. Which looks like just in general, the top, at least from this screenshot, has spots that are lighter. I even use andesite for those because they're so more directly lighter. Which was one of the spots did involve this, so we kind of made that a little easier there. So I don't know why it's lighter, if it's just like a different type of stone, maybe a weird effect on my game. I don't mind either way, at least. I want to do this with stone and then get cobblestone. Because cobblestone is just a bit much sometimes. That is like a spot I shouldn't remove stuff from because it should be darker there. But we're just gonna allow natural shadows to decide its fate. Muted? Oh? Oh, I'm sorry. I was just not talking. That's my bad. Oh. Just not picking up voice. If it's purely just seeing the character's mouth moving, it could just be picking up my mouse click sometimes. it doesn't know when I'm talking half the time. It'll just move the character mouth because it can. If that's if that's what you're thinking. Probs. Yep, yep. Because, like, I can put up how sensitive it is to noise. But because I'm just not the loudest person in the world, it just will stop picking me up at some point. Well, I say stop picking me up, you know, like, it won't move the mouth anymore and stuff. Okay, good, we did that. Now we're gonna use these around. To help flatten some of it. Okay, some of this I don't want to put stuff on, because like angles like this, it's going to keep building up where it always looks like something's odd. I don't really want to push it. Put that there though. And not like here, so we can see the cobblestone through a bit. So I made some lighter areas. I think the cobblestone shouldn't be on the edge though. That might be a bit much if it's over there. Actually, that could still be cobblestone. That could even be like a cobblestone thing there, but that can be stone. Yeah, that helps. That might even be just too far on an edge, though, so maybe it just doesn't look better that way. It was also just a weird spot where I have things. Let's move over. Put some it heft there. I can even just... If that makes a difference, I'm not sure. Gonna use a lot more on the thing heading down there, so that it feels even more like that. Just fully missed a few spots, that's okay, it happens. It's too hard to want to keep adding that to everything. I mean, like, I guess I could. There's no reason not to, I guess. Like, it does just help bring some stuff together. Definitely gonna have to stop in certain places, because you don't want it to become overdone. Maybe some slabs to split it up. Maybe make that bend that way, because I hate myself. That. Bam. And that one's just not going to be involved. That goes over there. That one's going to go there. What? Whoa. I don't know how that happened, but we're just not going to look at it. So that feels like that's better, I think. Maybe we need to space it out more. I feel like, ooh, I'm just in the wall. Great, love it. Okay, put that there. See, this will either help or make it worse. I think it's okay. I think it helps a little bit. You know, I might even make one or so an actual mossy block, maybe even. Because that blends in more. Okay, there we go. It's a good in-between. So it can be a spot where there's not even moss there, but it's simply like a... I don't know. Yeah, that's fine, that's fine! And let's not even forget there's gonna be trees around. But I don't know if I want to do that. I swear, every day I constantly have that feeling before I end stream on, did I do enough? Did I do enough? Well, we made all of this mud. We did all of this... I was gonna say, can I call it... I believe I can call this terraforming. Of putting all these rocks around here. And of course we did this whole side. We just built all this part. We built all this part. Of course, we did this little curvature area here. Not sure if it really matters. We're gonna see if we can bring that up and connect that. Oh, that's gonna suck. I say that about each thing. Because we might connect that up. And, you know, it'll be interesting. It'll be interesting. But we are about like 10 minutes away from being an hour and a half through. I could just say, not an hour. Goodness, if it was only an hour in and I did all this, I don't know what I'd have created. But either way, actually, do we want to? Do we want to like work with shadows or something? Because we could. I could make decisions. If I don't want to. I don't really want to. But like, what if I want to? What if I do want to make choices? What if I want to... You did crack. Okay, guys, today on our stream, we did drugs. I hope you enjoyed... Hope you enjoyed drugs. If I do... Oh! I place 1 block. I blink. There are 3 blocks! I'm gonna do this. And some bits and bobs around here. And I want to see if that helps with anything. Like shadows. Oh, yes. Oh, yes. Yes, it did. To follow. I hope there's now a cult of teeth. A clut. A cult of teeth and toothpaste. Do I even want to know? What situation you're in? Cute? Cult. Figured. God, I am lagging hard for some reason. Server stuff? Oh. Interesting. It's one of the things where, like, because it's meant to be seen from far away, so it just gives a little... I think about that they were like, oh, that was a little kick. Wherever you go, it'll be far to follow. So... Actually, as we go further in, what if we just get darker with it? When you say never. Oh, but goodness. Listen, listen, listen. Listen. Listen, listen, listen. the second bit. Higher up will be this. But it will start going down to this. Actually, no, not even that. Get down to here. So I'm gonna bring these back. How's that work, you think? Makes it just a little darker inside. I'm gonna make this go higher, because this side should not have that much of that. Those. Go back to my spot. Yeah! You need at some- oh, goodness me. You need at some point to make a thingy so your little ego can eat snacks. Maybe. I was like, I would love to make, like, redemption things, but you have to be affiliated for that. But I could make, like, I don't know what. Feed the goblin. Yeah. So I feel like I could get silly with it. What's something I could do? Let me just whoop, do that. Forgive me if I was opening Google. What's a food? Bread. Bread. PNG. Not the strangest image I've saved. How are we feeling about this? I think we've done good. I think I've done good. I think we did well. If I just cut it off here, we can pretend that the rest of it's there somewhere. Yeah. Actually, here, I'll switch to here then at this point. That's good, that's great. And I'm gonna save and exit. Hey, look at that. Looks like the start of a dragon. Maybe, maybe. Also, as it says up here, actually I might just do gaming for it to show up. See you next Friday or so, it says. Which is true. That would be the next time I stream. Thank you, Minecraft. You're so smart. Here, let me... image... bread. Browse. This... picture... 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 Oh, there's stuff on it. There you go. Nom 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 nom. Bread consumed. Nom 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 nom. Giant. Big bread. What, did you want it to be smaller? Does this work? Bread. Here for the funny, I'll do this. There's just gonna be things slowly added over here. Oh wait, I didn't lock the stupid PNG tuber. Okay. See, if I did do that right, that's gonna go wrong. Nom nom nom. Ooh, I got an idea, actually. Let me put this down. Oh, I have ideas. I'm cooking ideas in my brain that you just are not ready for. Because let's say I make a group. Well, I call it like a folder. I'll just call it PNG. Because it's going to be my character and then various other PNG things. I'll put it there. I'm going to put the PNG tuber in there. I'm going to take the bread. Okay, it won't let me scroll anywhere. Okay, there we go. Take the bread. The bread is now also in there. So now I can move it as a group. So now I can do silly things. You know what this tells me? This tells me I need more things. So then, like, I can just go beep boop, bread option or not, just make it a part of the thing. And then it's always going to be in a spot where I need it to be. Which tells me we need to collect more silly PNGs to add to this. I will do one extra one, just to have, so just having the one doesn't feel silly. I want to add, collect cheese. Could put cheese. Cheese PNG. So what are we thinking when we think cheese? I could put shredded cheese. Are we thinking classic triangle? What is it, like a wedge of cheese? I don't know what you call it. Mozzarella. Okay, let me look it up. I misspelled mozzarella. Okay. What am I looking at here? Here. Just in case so the Twitch gods don't find me and yell at me, I'm gonna put it to just chatting. Because now we're just being silly. Here. We're on Google. We're safe here. Oh, I got an idea, actually. No, never mind. When I decide on what PNGs I want to give this thing, I'm gonna copy and paste it so I can have it the same on everything. They're not gonna match on everything, though, because it just don't work like that. Where's my display capture? If I do that? Okay, gang. You had me look up mozzarella. It can help me find what was your vision? I'd love to help out the vision. I don't know what the vision was. Like, do you want something like this? Round cheese. Round cheese. I don't understand. So you want me to find like an image of like a singular mozzarella ball or the flat ball? So we need an image of just this. Just like that. Any works. What do we do with the mozzarella? I'm not gonna know this is cheese when I look at it again. I'm telling you right now, I'm not gonna have any idea that it's cheese. Is that a PNG free? These are given fake PNGs to me. I thought you were meaning mozzarella as in like shredded cheese, as in like just to put it on my character's head. Because, like, this I can work with. Cheese at. Wow, you get a peek into the cursed folder. Enjoy. I will not explain anything that's in it. Okay. Okay. Why is Xbox saying I have points in something? Where'd you come from? If it's not related to your son, I'm sure it isn't that cursed. You'd be surprised. Jeez, don't worry about that? Okay. What do we do with this cheese? I can put on my head for the time being. Xbox does that a lot. I've gotten achievements on Minecraft and notification popped up a week later. Hat. Okay. Cheese goes on the head. I also have a hat I wanted to put on. I want a party hat. It's so funny to me, like, this is stuff I very well could draw. But there's something a bit more funny about just physically having the IRL images there to put on it. Okay, guys, what party hat are we feeling? Ooh, the rainbow might be a classic. And it's also from BG3, which has been going very well for me when I get images from there. Wait, I wonder. Anything gay? Bet. Wait. Oh, things almost got strange. Okay. We can work with this. I have a vision. Okay, I have a vision. And I want you to try. What is... Okay, we're not talk about him, I guess. Okay, you guys are gonna be a part of this. I don't know what's open in the background anymore. Okay. It's just gonna be the Discord thing. We don't care. We're gonna open Fire Alpaca. Okay? Hypothetically, we can open Fire Alpaca. Okay, File. New via clipboard. It's not transparent. Now it is. Okay, more things were transparent than I wanted to do. Okay, we're gonna have to... Oh, I'm not plugging in my tablet just to fix this. Okay. It's gonna be a little scuffed. It's gonna be just a little bit scuffed, but we can work with it. We can work with it. Because it's also gonna be so small that we're not actually gonna see it when the hat's on my character. So we're not gonna care too much about it, okay? We're not gonna be too worried about it. Yeah, all these parts with white. I'm just struggling with this a little bit. That's okay. Just shh. Shh. It'll be over soon. Okay. Okay. I'm gonna make it a bit thinner, because that's just a bit much. Perfect. It's a line on both. We're never gonna notice it. Just only us here know that that's there. Oh, because this is so high up. That's also an issue. Put down to like 5. 7. Perfect. Okay. Perfect. Okay, you know, give me a second. Just give me a second. I don't think it matters, but just in case, I want to not screen share every single file. It's one thing if you see a single folder. It's another thing when you see everything to ever be. Okay. Okay, okay, okay. Gonna add image. Gonna title it Furby Hat. Yes. Uh-oh. Where'd it go? Uh-oh, it disappeared. We lost him. Okay, there we go. He breached containment for a second. Oh, that's so good. Oh, that's so good. So let me move the cheese for a second. Oh. Oh, guys, this is being abused. This will be abused in the future. Because it will not be that hard. Because, like, of course I'll have to copy and paste things as a whole each time I do this. But it's so easy, because obviously my thing's not as big in, like, a scene like this. All I have to do is just paste it, and then just put him in a corner, and it's easy. The cheese, we can bring back the cheese. Here, we'll put the cheese over here so we have balance. Balanced as all things should be. Oh, this is so good. Oh, guys. Guys, we peaked. We peaked today. Oh. Oh, you can see the freaking white part at the top of my thing. Don't look at it. Don't look at it. Was that? No, you can't see it here. Okay. So I just messed something up. Let me take a gander. What did I do? Okay, I'm not entirely sure what I did. Just don't look at it. Okay, we're just not going to be that small then. Broke the ego. Actually, I can just crop that. Give me a second. Or I could not. Wait, let me unlock it. Transform. Edit transform. Crop. Top. Ooh. Uh-oh. It means I have to fix some things, but that's okay with me. That is okay. Okay, that's good. Furby hat. Just needs a little adjusted. Flickering ego. Yeah, don't worry about it. I glitched. I breached containment. It's okay. There we go. It's all fixed. This is what happens when I learn I have free will. That's okay. I could also just draw anything I want if I wanted to actually match. But I feel like there's a special energy here. There's something glorious being done. Oh my goodness, for holidays? Bro. Don't even get me started, bro. For Christmas, for birthdays, for Halloween. Forget about drawing a whole new thing. I can just, like, paste a mask on it and pretend it's okay. Oh, I know what I need. Try to say you're giving me is fiction. Oh, God!
Irish Jacob is now a goblin.
Hello, thank you! Welcome to the Goblins. Sound scares me every time. God. Oh, oh, my soul. Irish Jacob, hello, hello. Welcome. Oh, the exact emoji I'd expect from a follow sound like that. God damn. Okay, I'm looking for the next PNG because I have an idea. Everybody talks, everybody talks, everybody talks too much. But there's none that are see-through in the way I want them to be. Take me to your milkshake. Oh, what do you call those? I'm looking for something, but I don't know what it's called. That was funny. Can we do that again? No. I don't know what you requested to do again. If you're talking about the follow sound, then no. Acquire cool people to come by. All you're giving me is fiction. Hey, baby, what you gotta say? Side with a whisper. Goodness me, the fake PNGs galore are fighting me. Take me to your love shack. I would ask you guys for help, but I want this to be a surprise. Boo. No booing here. Fingers crossed this is a PNG. Okay, it is. Oh well, I will enjoy the sublimity. Brave of you to assume I know what that means. Okay, we got... I can't find images. Okay, there we go. Browse. Please be transparent. It is. Oh, yeah. Oh, it's so big. Okay, we're just gonna... I'm gonna put it over there. Ignore it. Keep sliding in. I'm trying to size it down. Because it's so big. Oh my god, guys, wait. I could put Ego in like a pool. Like a ball pit. Oh, there we go. Didn't really... They're not really having... They're not looking exactly how I thought they would in this case, but... The energy's there, the energy's there. I wanted to find sunglasses, and then I went, are there sunglasses that have the middle part see-through? And then I went, wait, bro, I can literally just look up these. And then I proceeded to, like, struggle. I don't know, guys. This looks like... This feels like it's been a successful stream to me. I don't know. Oh. Oh, choices were made today. Okay, we're gonna... Is this how we're ending off? This might be how we're gonna end off. And then I'll fix this. Here, I want the shades to be centered properly, please. Please and thank you. I'd like them to be on my face. I guess I can't because they can't actually rest on the nose bridge because I'm just not built right. That feels vaguely more centered. I can't tell, honestly. Oh, I almost clicked camera. That would have just... not even gonna... Okay, first things first. Who we going to? From the looks of it, we're gonna go to Dash Ducks as per usual. I just simply... There's just... At least, there's not people I can follow that accept raids of my caliber at these hours. So we're gonna go to the Dash Ducks, we're gonna feed some creatures. And yeah. And with that, I'm gonna cover all the time zones of people watching, whether you're here now, or I cannot be allowed to raid people, because there is an error. Love that. Anyways, good day, good morning. Well, no, I did that in the wrong order already. Goodness me. Good morning, good day, good afternoon, good evening, good night. Guten Morgen, guten Tag, guten Abend, guten Nachmittag, guten Nacht. I feel like I mix those up every time, even though I probably say it the same way every time. And of course, because Kitty mentioned it once, I now add in good Vormittag or before noon, I think that means. I'm not sure. That's normally what I use good day as, because we don't necessarily have a word or saying for that, but whatever. I should have clicked start raid while I was in the middle of saying that, but I didn't. So we're gonna sit here for a couple seconds, pretend it's not awkward before I click raid now. Okay, goodbye, enjoy your ducks, and I'm gonna fix whatever's wrong with me.